Welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving two-way supporting patriots. Back with a quick video for you today, and it's going to be on a new product I just picked up. And then it's going to be a new Picatinny rail from my Ruger 1022 takedown. This rail is from UTG Pro. UTG Pro products are made here in America, up in Michigan. The rest of their products, I do believe, are made in China. So it's a pretty good looking mount. It has good reviews. So I'm going to throw it on here and let you check out a couple of the features of it there. Like it says, made in the USA in Michigan. It says it's contoured perfectly to fit the Ruger 1022 rifle with drilled and tapped receiver. 4.67 inches long, 11 Picatinny rail slots for whatever optics you want to throw on there, and it's CNC machined from 6061 T6 aircraft grade aluminum, and then finished in a matte black anodize. So look at it there. We're going to go ahead and pop this off, and we'll go ahead and throw it on there real quick and be right back. Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention earlier, you guys, is I did get this rail off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description box for it. I paid $18.66 for it. There are cheaper ones out there, of course, like UTG has another version of this that's $9.32. Obviously that's one of the Chinese made versions, and there's others around that price that are all made in China. And then, you know, you got ones that are $30-40 bucks that are made here in the States and are nicer. So it's a nice middle of the road rail as far as I'm concerned and what I think. So we got her installed. As you can see it there, I think it's a real good look. I like it a lot better than that silver one on there. A couple pointers. When you guys put that in, of course, use blue Loctite on your threads, on your screws. As you can see here, the rail only goes on one way. Now, I've seen other people leave bad reviews because they couldn't figure out that that's the way the rail goes. It's not exactly rocket science, you know, the holes only line up one way. So keep that in mind. I saw one review the other day when I was researching the rails where the guy was just dumping blue Loctite down the holes. And then when he was done with that, he proceeded to squirt it all over the top of the receiver as well. And it looked like someone had slaughtered about 5 Smurfs on the top of his receiver. It was horrible. And it's one of those things you watch and you're just like, no! But of course they can't hear you, but you're actually legit yelling at your screen. So one thing I don't like about it already, and this seems to be on all the rails, is the Phillips heads. I'm not a fan of that. As you can see, the OEM one had Phillips heads as well. I'm not sure what that is with these Ruger 1022s, why they use those. I'd much rather see Torx screw heads or Allen key heads. I think those are just a little more secure and safe. That's a personal preference. As you look down the rail there, you can see it is notched out. And so that's so you can get a slight visual on your backup irons. So your backup irons here, and this is the same when I was running that other rail. When I was running it, you just barely get a glimpse of the top of your rear sight and barely a glimpse of the top of the front sight. So it's not a full sight picture by any means, but it is definitely usable as long as you don't have any kind of optic on there. You can use your backup irons and still be plenty accurate with it. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll throw the Fiachi reflex sight on there that I got a while back. We're going to go hit the farm real quick and we'll do some plinking with it. And I expect nothing but good results out of this rail. I mean, not a whole lot that can go wrong with it. So we'll go do some plinking, have that footage, and we'll be back. Alright, so I've been shooting this all day yesterday, a good chunk of the day today, and everything is held up perfectly with the rail. I mean, as you would expect, it's just a pick rail. I had the optic, it's a Picatinny reflex RS-25. Had it off and on several times. Everything held zero perfectly, which was fun. If you noticed in the shooting footage, I might have lost something, and what that was my rear sight. Lost the rear sight there, as you can see. I don't know where it is, if it's maybe in the case or fell out. If it fell out on the ground out here somewhere, it's toast, so I'm not even going to bother looking for it. But I went ahead and shot some of that footage, as you can see, with the optic off, just using the rail and lining it up with the front sight because I didn't have the rear sight, and was still able to make hits out at 50 yards. So, I mean, obviously that's not going to be the most accurate thing ever, but it was doable, as you could see there. I doubt you'd be plinking off any squirrels at 50 yards without your rear iron, but I was easily able to hit the 10 and 12 inch gongs at 50 yards. So overall, sweet little rail. Like I said, made in the USA, which is great, and it's good to go as far as I'm concerned. Link for it in the description box, you guys. And I appreciate you watching as always. God bless.